Hey, what's up, everybody? Hoping you're having a good day today. It's Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018. And we got a free pick for you in just a moment, but I did want to recap on what happened yesterday and give you a little bit of insight to that. But I will try to make it quick today. But we had a good day yesterday. We won our big bet, the Dodgers. The Dodgers came through for us. And look for more of that. I mean, like I said, they're on the redemption road. They have good pitching. They have good, bats, as you can see. Look for more of that from the Dodgers coming forward. And so I don't like them a lot in this playoffs, and we're gonna ride the hot, streak of the Dodgers, and I'm looking for them to carry us to the World Series. But on top of that, we won the Milwaukee Brewers won. We won that underdog. We pushed on our two others, the under. We should have had that in the Dodgers game. If y'all saw that in the ninth inning, there's two back-to-back home runs that moved the total score from 5 up to 7. I mean, I don't even know. It's crazy. Two back-to-back home runs. Dodgers and Jensen, that their closer, man, they need to move Maeda up to the closer, not Jensen. Jensen's not looking too good. And that's the one thing that worries me about the Dodgers. Is their bullpen. I didn't even say bullpen. I would say it's Jensen. Their closer, he's just not right. Something's off with the dude. Mentally, I think, really. It's not his mechanics. It's just that mentally, the dude might not be as strong as we hoped he would be. So, anyway, with that being said, we pushed on that under 7, and so that at least he didn't lose. And then we also pushed on the Broncos game. We had that as a small lean also at +4 at the time I gave it out. It opened up at +5 and went all the way down to 3.5. But hope you got it at +4 at least, so you pushed. Some individuals got it at +4.5 and 5. So y'all won. And take that money to the bank, right? So at least we're undefeated. Let's just try for another day today. And let's get into today's free pick. And there's not too much on the slate today. The next few weeks, we're going to be kind of light on the docket in regards to the bets that are out there. And this is when we get sharp, meaning this is when you really put down your homework and find the right play. So we're going to try to do that for y'all and make you some more money. And so let's get into today's pick. October 16th is when basketball starts. So we'll get some more of that. We'll get college basketball a little bit shortly after that. Both pro and college football will be during the week more. So we'll have more to choose from going forward. NHL is getting started here tomorrow. We get some extra stuff. So yeah, I'll have a lot from y'all, okay? So with that being said, let's get into today's free pick. And today's free pick, I like in the baseball game, the elimination game, I like the Colorado Rockies. Yes, they're the underdog. Yes, they lost yesterday. And they're traveling all the way from Los Angeles to Chicago in one day. But these are professionals. They do that. But more importantly, in baseball, unlike other sports, I mean, yes, you can be tired as all get out from playing a game and then rushing to get on a plane and traveling all the way over to the Midwest to Chicago. You can be tired, but your pitcher, who hasn't pitched in 5 days, I think he might have even got 6 days, but 5 days he hasn't pitched for him, and he's a young stud, and he's going to put that team on his back. Bet. His name is Kyle Freeland. This is his coming out party. I mean, this whole Colorado team is young, and this is their coming out party. I like the Colorado Rockies today. This is the old Cubs, I say more veteran, not old, veteran and experienced Cubs team against a young, hungry Colorado Rockies team. Now, when it comes to the two pitchers, Kyle Freeland, who's taken the mound for the Colorado Rockies, I think he's like 24 years old or so, 25. 6'3", 170, little skinny thing. But he reminds me a lot of the guy pitched yesterday that we took. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. Very similar in the way they actually do things. This young dude is going to get off today. His ERA is for the year is 2.85. At a 2.85 ERA in Colorado is really special because, as you know, the air is thin in Colorado, so the ball travels really, really far consistently. That's why their lines for the over-under for Colorado is consistently around 10. Unlike most places, they have high over-unders because the ball travels. Now, in 202 and one-third innings pitched, he has 173 strikeouts, 70 walks, with the whip of 1.25. Yeah, Kyle Freeland's getting off. Where, you have John Lester, who's the 34-year-old, 12-year of the MLB veteran. He's taking him out, and his ERA is not ugly. It's 3.32, and he normally averages for his career 3.52. So he's actually seems like he's found the fountain of youth. And, in 170 some odd innings pitched, he has 149 strikeouts. I mean, he's still somewhat of the old Lester, and I like that. I normally would be rooting for him, but just when it comes to making money, you can't do that. And so I really do like the young stud. What also concerns me about Chicago, they haven't been playing that great. Even though 6-4 in their last 10 starts, 10 games. In August and in July, Lester did not show up. He had a 5.81 ERA in the month of July. I'm sorry, I make that August. And in July, he had a 6.46 ERA. He started to slip a little bit. And now he bounced back in September, and the whole month of September in 5 games, he actually did have a 1.52 ERA. So that's nice. He did bounce back in July. In September. He made some corrections, which I like. But who are you going to get tomorrow? Are you going to get the John Lester of September, or are you going to get the John Lester of August and July? Now, that worries me a little bit. You know what I mean? Whereas Kyle Freeland, in his last 20 starts, the team is 17-3. Now, that's not, Lester's not bad. The team is 15-5 in Lester's last 15 starts. But he had that 2 months where he was shaky. And so I just like this as being a coming out party for Kyle Freeland. And not just him. It's the young bats that they have at Colorado. They have Story, who's nice. He can swing the bat. They have Arenado, who can swing the bat. They also have some veterans on the team. Their pitch hitter is Matt Holliday. So they have some nice bats. 7 of their team's lineup, 7 batters in the team's lineup, is hitting over 270. There's 5 of those in Chicago, so Chicago's nice too, but just keep that in mind. We have a young pitcher, a young team that's hungry, that's coming off a loss, and they normally zigzag, I've noticed a lot, when they have a low-scoring game. They normally come back and they bust out. So look for this to be a really solid game for Colorado, even as an underdog. This might be they have the best value. This might be the time to jump on them, and I'm going to do so. So your free pick for October 2nd, Tuesday, is take the Colorado Rockies at plus 126 is where they're at now. They open at 110. They're at 126, so it's moving against us. That's okay. We'll take the money. Let the public jump, all those people that are not informed, jump on the Cubs. And they might win. But the value, and that's what we're trying to do here, is create value. The value is all over Colorado. And don't sleep on this team. Chicago, I should say, they have Milwaukee. It's not too far from Chicago. So if something happens, Chicago's not in it. Overall, baseball in a whole still has Milwaukee to give that area, that region of the United States something to cheer for in the next round. Don't sleep on that type of stuff. That's situational baseball, situational betting, which we'll talk more about in the future. And I will put up a video here soon, more about tips and how to bet and what to look for, so you guys are prepared for when you want to bet on your own. But until then, continue to come to the site. I do appreciate everybody. I know this is a little bit long today, but we want to give you some really good content. And tomorrow I will have my football picks for everybody, so you can review that and get ready to make some money on this next few days here, all right? I appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button, and let's get this money. Talk to you later.